So hi everyone, good evening. So we are a 5-member team for this WISS project organized by Talentmaker. I'm Loy, and also I'm the leader and the project manager of our team. Apart from managing the project, Sophie and I are together in charge of the business analysis part, also known as a BA. And Luna is a front-end developer and also the web designer. Terry builds up the backend database while Wesley refines the front-end design, and he also coordinates the connection between the front end and the back end. Next slide, please. Sophie, next slide. Yeah, so here's the outline for this presentation. I will go through the background searching process with Sophie, and the other people will present their work as demo and how those designs would benefit the WISS student in turn. And I will end it up with some future suggestions for improving our current system, which isn't 100% perfect due to the time limitation. Next slide. Without further ado, let's jump into the first part, intro. Next. So everyone can see here, for starters, we review the sample website, i.e. the Ontario University's info. Next one. So here's a closer look of the web. Generally, we like the way how they organize a page, and it seems easy for students to follow, and they use in such a concise interface. So we took the intuition from their design and concept, and we even simplify it to our current web design, which will be presented by Luna later on. Next slide. And here is a specific program page from this sample website. We still appreciate most of the contents it includes, but we add something else that is not mentioned here, and I will elaborate them with Sophie just now. Next one, next page. Here we have come up with 6 elements that have been added to our own website. First, we add a ranking, including both schools and programs ranking and its highest rank ever based on the QS. Next, we include undergrad level course list, whether the program is a major, a minor, or double degree, etc., as well as some elaboration on the co-op program. The third element is regarding the fees. We compare domestic versus international tuition and also some other fees collected from each university's website. Okay, now I will pass to Sophie to continue the rest of the 3 elements.
Hi, I'm Sophie, and I'm the business analyst of this group along with Chloe. As we've said before, we've included extra university info, such as the club's location and passing rate, job employment, with the salary, description, and the employment rate of the jobs, as well as graduate studies. And for this round, we've decided to indulge further in the academia versus industry aspect of graduate studies to help students plan further into their future. For the database information, we've included 6 programs: the UFT Business Management, Wilfrid Laurier and Waterloo Double Major, UFT Engineering, Waterloo Engineering, Ryerson Film School, and Waterloo Computer Science. Sadly, we didn't have enough time to include more programs that we would have liked. However, we had to code everything from scratch, so it was very hard for us to include more than 6 as of now. Another feature we've added in our website that is very unique to us is our quiz feature. It is a 10-question quiz that can help students determine what major/career path is right for them. Besides the fact that this is a great tool to help find a career path, it is also a good tool to help students engage and interact with our website. The questions we used are sampled from this website called Truity. Now on to Luna.
Yeah, you can stop sharing.
Sorry, I didn't realize I was on mute. Okay, I'm Luna, and I was in charge of creating the design and coding the front-end web page. We coded everything from scratch, as Sophie said, and it was an amazing learning experience. This also means that when you get the website, you won't have to rely on a third-party website builder for the web page. Okay, so I talked about my design process in our previous submission, But to go over in short, I basically summarized what I liked or didn't like about different websites. I then implemented the parts that I liked into our webpage, and one of our main focuses is the simplicity. So I tried to make it as easy as possible for anyone to navigate without them feeling overwhelmed or missing out on any information. After our last submission, I did improve and add quite a few things, which I'll be going over today. For a quick recap, we have our homepage, which has a search bar. This means the user can search for anything in this website. And then we also added images in the background for a more professional look. In the middle, we have a student quote, which makes the website more personal to the school. And down here, we have a university section in which this button links to a university section, and it links to the same section that this one does as well. But first, we'll talk about the courses. The courses should have a database of all the classes available at the high school, so students can plan their 4-year plan and find out what courses they need to graduate, as well as what they need for a program that they're interested in. And then next we have resources, which has our quizzes feature that Sophie talked about. I won't be going over in detail because Wesley will be talking about it later. And then we also have a school club section in which you can add all the clubs that are available at the school so students know what clubs are offered, as well as more information on them. And last of all, we have our About section, which has a map of where the school is located, but it's easy to add other information such as their phone number or email. Now onto the university page. Here we have our filter option, which Wesley will also be talking about, and it has all the programs and universities options. If you just search, a bunch of universities will show up, as well as the program and additional information. And if you go into one, it looks like this. So the formatting actually changed quite a bit from our last demo. Before we had a chart, but because of how hard it was to read, since all the information was very condensed, we changed it to a more spread out and easier to read format. It's split into 4 sections, which is the program, admission, school, and contact section. So here we have the program section, which is just basic information. And if you go down to the admission section, it has all the information you need to apply to this university and program. And this is the courses and the university school life section. It has the tuition, careers, potential jobs, as well as an alumni example. It also has more information for the students who are interested in. And now we have the contact section, which just has the information regarding this university and their social medias. And down here we have the program website as well as the university website. So if you go here, you'll just be brought to the web page. And now I'll be passing it on to Wesley.
Our project is implemented using the Spring Boot Java framework to connect our HTML front end to our SQL backend. The website features keyword searching, which can take input to search the SQL database for anything related to the keywords by university, program, or city. For example, you can search Toronto, and it will bring up the University of Toronto and Ryerson since it's located in Toronto. We also have specific filter searching, which can take the selected filters in the front end and retrieve the results from the backend database. The filters can take any combination of any number of filters. For example, I can search for engineering and it will bring up University of Toronto and University of Waterloo. Or I could select the tuition fee range that is located in Toronto and it will provide the results. We also have our quiz system, which recommends 2 majors depending on the input. The quiz is connected to a recommendation system written by the backend. To demonstrate, if I select some questions from the quiz, it tells me that I might be interested in management and image arts. And now I'm going to pass it over to Terry, who's explaining the backend.
Hello everyone, I'm Terry. Our team is using MySQL to store backend data this time. Here, there are 10 parameters for each entry, whether it is a double major, major name, program name, whether it has co-op program, enrollment grade, first year tuition, program ranking, university name, university ranking, and the campus location. Of course, you can add more parameters if you want. The second part, we need to add entries. Let's try to run it. And for the quiz, these are there are 10 questions, and each question has 5 levels: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we calculate the final score of each major through a special algorithm based on the survey, and the best 2 majors will be given. These are 10 questions. And here are some backend data for the majors. The code is written in R and Python. And here are some results running the function. Back to Loie.
Yeah, Sophie, could you reshare the screen? Yeah, I can share the screen because my computer is running slow, so sorry about that. Okay, yeah, this slide. So thanks all the front-end back-end developers demo. Let me wrap up this presentation with some follow-up plans of our current work. First, we plan to connect our website to the WISS official website so students can test it out themselves and give some feedbacks. Second, we want to expand and complete all the 20 universities and their programs from Ontario onto our database. We also plan to provide some supplemental info for some of the most popular universities and programs among the WISS students. For example, the computer engineering program for U of T. For the quiz model, more questions and relevant results would be incorporated into the system. For the web page, the 2 sections for courses and clubs will be added, as Luna just mentioned. Last but not least, we wish to have more suggestions for on the future path post-undergraduation, i.e. the industry versus academia. We have included 1 program page with this comparison, but more program would be implemented later on. Last page, Sophie. And that's all for this presentation. Hope you all enjoy it, and feel free to check out our website with the link shown here and in the group chat, which I will send in out here. So everyone is free to get the access to the website and play around. Thank you.